Alright, what's going on, guys? It's Scotty and welcome back to some more Black Ops 7. And I wanted to do something a little bit different. I wanted to tell a story. I used to do story times a while ago back on this channel, but I deleted all those since. And I used to have a fuck ton of them. So I low-key just wanted to do a story time just because why not? I used to always watch YouTubers do story times all the time, do cut comms, and just play Call of Duty like FaZe Rain, all those guys. I wanted to bring that back. I don't know. Also, I finally prestiged to Prestige 7. I don't know if that matters any, but so this story time honestly literally takes place when I was 17 years old. So anyways, I was 17 years old, a very curious teenager, a wee lad at best. And I texted my dad one day. I was like, hey, my brother and his dad smoke, so why don't we smoke? And he was just like, let me think about it. So I was like, all right, bet. So he texted me back maybe 3 days later, and he's like, hey, come over. I was like, all right. So I hopped in my car. I went over to his house from my brother's house. And Jesus fucking Christ, will y'all stop leaving? Oh my God, okay, fuck it. I'm just gonna fucking leave. But anyways, he was like, come over. I want to talk. I was like, so I headed over to his house and we sat down. And the first words out of his mouth were, do you think you're an adult? I was like, what you mean? Do I think I'm an adult? I think so, at least. I think I'm pretty mature for my age. At the time I was. Nowadays, I really don't think so. I'm 21 years old, but I still play Call of Duty. And I do act like a teenager just on fucking accident. I don't know. I still have that teenager tendency, I guess. But I guess why? And he was just like, come with me. I thought this motherfucker was about to lead me to some underground bunker or some shit. Nah, he just led me to the fucking backyard to hand me his pipe. And this pipe was maybe small, a very small packed bulb. Anyways, so I'm just like, what's that? And he's like, boy, you damn well what that is. I was like, my bad. And he was like, pick it up. I was like, so I picked it up. He's like, all right, this is how you do it, right? So, oh my God, shut the fuck up. Anyways, I picked up the pipe. He's like, all right, let me show you how to do it. So he showed me how to, so I'm gonna pretend that my vape is the fucking pipe. So he's like, all right, place your thumb over the hole, take the lighter, and then do this, and tilt it. And so I did. And so the first hit I took was maybe a very small hit, and he's like, I think that's enough for you. I'm just like, and he's like, you feeling it? I'm just like, I don't know what I'm supposed to feel. And he was like, do you not feel like, I don't know, lightheaded or what have you, or I don't know, maybe just something? I'm just like, not really. And he proceeds to say, take a little bit more of a bigger hit. I'm just like, oh. So I took that thing, I went. Anyways, so I then he's like, all right, hold it in for like 3 seconds. I'm like, so I held it in for like 3 seconds, and he was like, all right, exhale, and I blew out the biggest cloud of smoke I have ever blown out of any type of vape or any type of weed smoking system device thing. You know what I'm saying? And so my dad said, God damn, you didn't have to take that big of a hit, Lord. I'm sorry. And I just started laughing my ass off. And he's like, rookie. I was like, you would think that's where the story ended, right? I just get high, be chilling out, maybe listen to some music, eat a little bit of food, maybe I got the munchies. Nah, motherfucker, I was killed over in that motherfucking grass 3 seconds later, and I was puking my guts out. For the love of God, I thought I needed Jesus to fucking save me for what hell I was experiencing coming out of my fucking organs. I thought I was dying. I was like, even my dad was like trolling me. He's like, you good, rookie? I was like, fuck you. And even to this day, he still calls me a rookie, even though I've grown so much of a fucking tolerance. By the way, this is not a video of me saying, hey, go out, smoke weed, whatever. No, don't smoke weed if you're not even if you're a consenting adult, don't do it unless you're at least around people that can watch you. Just do it in a very safe environment. That's all I'm saying. If you do, and with trusted people, that's all I'm saying. But anyways, back to the story time. So I was pretty much just like, Dad, is it gonna end? And he's like, it will, eventually. It was your first time. It's gonna be okay, buddy. I was like, ugh, and I just kept puking and puking and oh god, I thought I just got DDoS from the fucking server. But my dad was just like, trolling me the whole fucking time. He was like, oh my god, you fucking rookie. I'm just like, shut the fuck up. And he's like, oh, it's okay. We've all been there. I was like, then why are you making fun of me? And he's like, it's my job to. You my son. I'm just like, all right, fair enough. But after I fucking died in the goddamn grass, I straight up just, I was like, can you help me get to the couch? And he was like, oh, and so I got up and we went inside to the couch, and then he was like, you want anything to eat, drink? And I was like, nah, I want to lay here. And he's like, all right, do you want a blanket? I was like, I just sat there for like a solid 2 seconds, and I'm just like, I don't know. And he was like, I'm gonna get you, I'm just gonna put a blanket beside you just in case. I'm just like, that's fine. And so he got me a really nice blanket too. He got me a blanket off of his bed. I'm just like, and I swear, my dad is the greatest fucking caregiver whenever it comes to people either being drunk or high. Even whenever he's drunk or high, he will take care of other people while they are drunk or high. He's just, like, I could go on and on about how, honestly, how amazing my father is. Dude fucking raised me. Shit. I also have another story time, but it's with my brother this time. So this is whenever I was actually an adult, but I wasn't legal age to be smoking, but I was still an adult. I was still, me and my brother were getting into smoking and all that, but we were smoking out of weed vapes because they didn't smell, we couldn't really get caught if out in public. Everybody just thought it was like a regular vape or whatever. It didn't smell like THC or weed at all. It just smelled like the flavor that it was saying on the package. But we got these vapes, right? And so with these vapes, they are insanely fucking strong. What did I do here? Oh, it's got a fucking dinky ass collab. And then I tried a 360 to do it, whatever. But so these vapes were stronger. I'm pretty sure they were cake vapes, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong though. I have no idea. But there's this one vape that he's like, hey, I just charged this one. You can hit it if you want, but it's really fucking strong. I'm just like, whatever. Because I thought I had pretty much a good tolerance at that point in time. And so I'm just like, you know what? Fuck it. Let me hit it. So I proceed to take the most profound, the gluttonous hit of that fucking THC vape. And oh my fucking god. I blew out that smoke and I'm just like, see, and then I just started dying, coughing again, all over the fucking place. And I'm just like, oh god. And he's like, are you about to puke? I was like, I think so. And then he's like, dude, go to the fucking bathroom. I was like, and I went to the bathroom and I grayed out. I started fucking puking like a little bitch. But needless to say, your boy still pulled through. I only puked maybe 3 times, and then I'm just like, all right, I'm good. And then apparently my eyes were like going all crazy. I wasn't like focusing on one subject according to my brother. I don't remember anything after I said I'm good. I think that was a fucking blackout. But yeah, after that whole situation went on, I just proceeded, I'm pretty sure from what he told me, I proceeded to go ahead, start taking off my clothes because I had puke all over them. And then he laid me down on the couch that I slept on. And I just sacked out, apparently. I just fucking sacked out. I remember waking up in the middle of the night still high as fuck. And I'm just like, where the fuck am I? I'm hungry as hell. And, oh my god. But that night Dan near killed me. I was very surprised I even survived it. Oh my god.
Losing Bravo. Losing B.
Ooh. Fuck, bitch. Dude, oh my fucking god. I'm leaving that fucking game. Anyways, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Leave a like if you did. Please subscribe for more content like this if y'all want to see more story times, more cutcoms like this. Leave a like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next live stream video that I do. It's been Scotty, or Terror Scotty. Love you guys. Horns up. Peace out, everybody.